Hello everyone, it's Ben Schroeder with you today, and I just wanted to share some things about living in Nigeria as a foreigner. I know I have some experience, even though I've just been living in Nigeria for 4 years now, but I have some experience with living in Nigeria, and I just thought that I would share with you guys, anyone who is interested in visiting Nigeria, interested in living in Nigeria. Maybe you got a new job and you're transferring to work in Nigeria, or maybe you're coming as a missionary, maybe you're coming to work in an NGO. I just want to share some of my thoughts of living in Nigeria as a foreigner. I am by far not an expert on living in Nigeria. I don't know the culture. There's so many different cultures and practices of the people here, but I want to share some of my personal thoughts, some things that struck me when I first arrived in Nigeria, and then now as I'm starting to understand the culture more and been living in Nigeria for a few years. So I hope that some of these are able to help you, maybe curse some insecurities of coming to Nigeria, and give you kind of a picture of what it's like living in Nigeria as a foreigner. So number one, the thing that is obvious and many people should expect coming to Nigeria is that it's hot. And I remember the first day when I arrived in Abuja off the airport, and actually, that time there was the old airport, now they have a newer airport, but coming into the airport, arriving off of the plane, entering onto the tarmac, you're just hit with a heat wave. So Nigeria is very hot. I'm coming from Canada, and I remember when I first went to Nigeria, you just feel the humidity, feel the heat. Some places are hotter than others. There are seasons where it does get cooler, especially in the Harmattan season, and then in the rainy seasons when it rains, you feel the temperature cool down. But overall, Nigeria is a hot country. Number two that I noticed is people treat us differently. Now, for one, I'm a foreigner. Second, you can see my skin is white. So coming to a country where the majority of people are black, you will be noticed. And it's not only being noticed, but you're also treated differently. What I've seen is some people, they just want to greet us. They just want to say hello. They want to acknowledge us. Others, especially if you're entering into the more rural parts of Nigeria, they have never seen a foreigner before, or they've never seen a foreigner up close. So people will definitely be looking at you. People will want to greet you. People will want to see you. And coming with that, there's some people that believe we are rich. So you'll hear some children say, "Give me money," or "Oyibo, Oyibo," as you pass by. The benefit of this, it actually comes with more respect. Nigerians generally, they'll give foreigners respect. But let me just tell you, especially if you're white, you cannot go unnoticed in Nigeria. Anywhere that you go, anywhere that you travel, people will definitely notice you. People will observe you, take notice of you, and they will treat you differently because of that. Many times that treating differently has a benefit, and they'll give you more respect and usher you up to the front of places or let you in before them. I'm not saying it's right, but that is what happens. Number three that I've noticed living in Nigeria is that people are very friendly. Now, I'm saying you'll go up places, you'll be noticed everywhere, but what comes with that is people are very friendly. And greetings is a big part of the Nigerian society. You will be going down the road, driving, and people will be greeting you left, right, and center. I remember coming from Nigeria to the place where I live in Kogi State, and just driving along the road, you'll see people greeting you along the road. You'll see others greeting you as you pass by. And greeting often has different levels of respect or different protocols. Depends on who you're greeting. If you're greeting an age mate, that has a different protocol. If you're greeting someone who is older, that has a different protocol. But apart from greetings, the Nigerians put a large emphasis on welcoming people, making them feel at home. And definitely as you come as a foreigner, people will welcome you with open arms. During my 5 years living here in Nigeria, I've seldom went to a place where people did not greet me, did not welcome me with a friendly face, with a smile, and just with open arms. So Nigerians are definitely welcoming people. Do not be intimidated or afraid when they're staring at you, when they're looking at you. They're just curious about who you are. And generally, I've felt very welcomed, though they have that aspect where you can't go anywhere unnoticed. Number 4 is that Nigerians can be very pushy. When I mean pushy, they mean up in your face and talkative and, okay, come here, let's go do this. They oftentimes seem official, seem like they know what they're doing. And many times it's the case, but many times you have to be careful on where you're being led or who is leading you. I know coming as a foreigner, coming as a foreigner, especially in Canadian society, people are less pushy, more reserved rather, and kind of keep to themselves. But that is not the case in Nigeria. If you want to get something done, you have to push up into the front of the line. And just one example is when you come off the airport, you'll see people crowd around you, immediately grab for your luggage, start pulling it, and they're acting like they're an official person, but really they're just someone who is looking to make some extra money, who has come to the airport, wants to grab your bag and take it to your car, and then after you'll pay them for it. Another scenario is you'll see even in supermarkets or you go to petrol stations, people will be pushing up in the front of the line, and instead of being patient to wait behind, wait for their turn, they will push up. And I think that's really within Nigerian culture, is they feel if they don't push forward, if they don't request for their rights or request for their own desires, their own needs, that they'll be left behind. So part of that is pushing up, seeking, striving after your own rights. And in order to do that, you have to be pushy. You have to be upfront with people, but you also have to know to do that inside their culture. So there are ways of being pushy that are rude, but there are also ways of pushing forward that are very blunt, if we were to compare it to our own cultures. Number 5, I think I'm going to stop with this one, is that if you go to the market and let's say you're going to buy tomatoes or you're going to the market to buy something else, you have to bargain, because if you don't bargain, people are going to cheat you. Coming as a foreigner originally, they're going to give you a high price. So let's say something that is worth 100 naira, they will say to you it's worth 500 naira. So if you don't bargain, you're going to be cheated all the time. And it's not like the people are looking to cheat you. Some people are definitely so it's not like the people really want to cheat you, but they believe you have the money that you can pay for it. And it's sort of a game going back and forth where you go to a market, you'll say how much is this, they'll call a price, and you have to negotiate back and forth until you come to a middle ground. And it's sort of like a game. If you don't play the game, they will see you definitely more as a foreigner. But if you play the game, I believe it comes with a level of respect from the shop owners, where they see that, okay, you understand their culture, you're willing to play inside this game, and because of that, each person gets what they want. So just keep it in the back of your mind that people are going to charge you higher prices for things, but that you should be willing and open to bargain with them. Bargaining is part of the culture. If you go to a market, just spend those extra minutes to bargain with the person, and you will come off better because you've spent less money, and they will become off also with a greater level of respect for you because you bargained and you played within the game of their culture. So I think I will stop here. Those are just the 5 things that I've noticed about living in Nigeria. If you want more of these type of videos, please let me know. If you want a specific aspect about living in Nigeria as a foreigner, just type it in the comments. I'm willing to share with you my own experiences, the experience of other foreigners that I know are living in Nigeria. I'm definitely not an expert on it, but I'm willing to share what I've noticed and what I've experienced. So thank you very much. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.